Hello Ratbags, it's Jade PlaySGames. Welcome to an Ark Survival Evolved news video. Now I was going to put all this Primitive Plus information alongside the latest update that I've just done, but when I looked into it a bit more I realised that Primitive Plus needs a video of its own, mainly to complain about the lack of attention they're giving it to console. You may not even play Primitive Plus, you may not even realise it's really a game mode, but Primitive Plus was meant to be this mod that gets updated regularly alongside the normal Ark content. Now looking through these engrams, I haven't played Primitive Plus in a long time. I've done a small let's play on it on Xbox a while ago, and since then I've not really revisited it. But there is so much content missing. It blows my mind a little bit that they can add scissors, which is a brand new feature added to the main game. Yet when you check the saddles, they're still missing the saddles from nearly 2 to 3 months ago. The patchy rhino saddle isn't in this game. So many dinosaur saddles are not in this game. Not to mention the fact that lots of the dinosaurs from the latest update sometimes don't make it. And sometimes that's okay. I can understand that, the reason being that the latest update, it might be a little bit behind. But for a game mode like this, not to have saddles from 3 months ago, that's just taking the piss. Now Complex Minded is a good guy, you know, he works hard on this, he's the creator of Primitive Plus. He tries and updates people and let them know what's going on. But don't worry, it's not just console players getting shafted. The last PC update on January the 19th did add a bunch of stuff, and as you can see they added the patchy rhino saddle, the Megala saddle and the Capro saddle. But again, this is quite a few weeks, nearly a month or two after the actual content was arrived on the actual PC or console. And while PC have received these brand new features like a new advanced workbench, a recurve bow, a yurt, even the forums are getting it wrong. They've listed that current Xbox patch and PS4 patch would be 1.3. But as you saw from the clip there, it was 1.2 on the actual game. So how can we trust in what the forums say or the creator says when they can't get information right? If you check back to my news video a couple of weeks ago where I said what was coming up in the latest update, you saw that in the patch notes it said Primitive Plus was being added alongside the Center Mega update. When someone pointed this out to Jens, one of the community managers, so what happened with the Prim Plus update, her response was pretty crap. Nothing has changed with Prim Plus, there was no update this patch. Not a sorry, not a, you know, something went wrong with it, we're trying to get it fixed. And although there's not that many people bothered, because quite frankly I think everyone's given up on Primitive Plus. It's such a great mod, there's so many great building materials, the look of the design of the items is fantastic. But if you can't update a game 3 months in a row properly, then you are gonna definitely suffer. If we check the current patch notes now, you will see there is nothing in the current version. They completely removed it from the patch notes. The one I'm looking at here is a separate one that was added. But like I said, they can't even get it right. They haven't even got the right version number. It's a real shame. The mod is free content. You didn't have to pay for this content. It was supplied by free. It meant we could try something new and make Ark a little bit more different, interesting for people that didn't want to muck around with things like tech tier. But that still gives no excuse for not updating it properly, or not even letting us know what's happening with the updates properly. I've supported Complex Minded quite a bit. I'm always retweeting, and I appreciate he does a lot of the work on his own. He doesn't have necessarily a big team helping him, but he does work for Wildcard. And it just goes to show how the company really treats people in terms of not getting enough information out to the people that actually matter, their people, their players. Literally nowhere on Twitter or the forums can you find a reason why they dropped the latest update or when it's actually going to come out. And I think that's pretty piss poor. With the advent of tech tier and everyone enjoying some aspects of it and other people not enjoying some aspects of it, it would make perfect sense for them to devote some time to Primitive Plus for all the people that don't want to be a Power Ranger. So come on Wildcard, fix up, sort your shit out. One of your team members has made fantastic game content. Why don't you try supporting him a bit more, give him some people to actually get the mod fixed, updated and finished. I'm not here to bash Complex Minded, I realise he has a hard job. and I don't think he controls really what gets said or what information gets passed along. But Wildcard either need to give the mod a little bit of support, just a bit of TLC, or at least let us know properly what's going on, and not just by one tweet, actually put something in the patch notes that is correct. Part of the reason I stopped playing Primitive Plus was because my world got wiped. I was actually really enjoying the game, and when I started doing a Let's Play, you guys were enjoying it as well, because I was showing you a lot of the things that I knew from mucking around with it on PC. I would love to try a bit of Primitive Plus again, with all the new features, all the new items they've added, the building materials. But I'm not going to touch it with a barge pole until they sort their shit out. If you're on Twitter, let me know what you think about Primitive Plus, whether or not you think it's good, that the progress they've been making, or whether it's bad. What bugs have you found, what issues have you found? If you tweet at me, I will tweet them directly back at the creator and the ARC devs. And maybe if they can hear all our voices, they'll actually put some effort into Primitive Plus. Because I know so many of you really like the game modes and you would just love them to put a bit extra content. It doesn't matter that it's free content, the least they can do is update us properly on when things are going to be implemented. So I'm Jade Plays Games. I'll give you news, I'll give you rants, I'll give you angry That's what I do. If it's to do with Ark Survival Evolved, I'll let you know how I feel. Sometimes that's really good and I'm hyped up for updates and I'm hyped up for features. Other times when I feel like the company isn't doing what they should be doing, I will let them know and I'll let you guys know that I think it's out of order. Show some support, hit the like button, make sure you've got notifications turned on. As soon as I get any information about Primitive Plus that's either concrete or we're going to get a proper release date of the next update, I will let you guys know. Until then, I'll see you later.